All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. I hope you're all doing okay on this bank holiday Monday. And I just want to have a chat with you guys today. Our club at the minute is an absolute laughing stock. Not only the performances on the pitch, off the pitch as well. We're not covering ourselves in glory. But before we do get into this little bit of a chat, be sure to smash that like button. The support on yesterday's video was absolutely fantastic. So can we do the same here? Smash, let's go for 200 likes. Also subscribe if you're new, getting very close to 10.4k. So thank you again for all your continued and constant support. And yeah, just comment your thoughts on what's going on at the club at the moment. I do want to start off with, obviously, there is breaking-ish news that Javi Gracia might be on his way out, as well as Victor Orta. There definitely will be something changing in the summer. Is it going to happen right now? I don't know. And what do you guys think? What do you guys genuinely think is best? Is it best to just let Javi Gracia see out the rest of the season? Is someone going to come in 4 games and change this? We've got to remember the 4 games are Manchester City, Newcastle, West Ham, and Tottenham. 4 very difficult games. And, if we can't beat Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, them teams around there. And a couple of people saying I was being disrespectful towards Bournemouth yesterday. And I understand. I understand that was a bit of a naive comment saying we should be beating teams like Bournemouth when look at the form table. They're doing fantastically well. So I can't, I can't be saying that when I'm a Leeds United fan at the moment. But is this the right choice for Javi to go? Yes, he's useless. Yes, I don't want him in the summer. But is this what to do now? I don't know. And what a time this is happening, guys. 4 games left of a season, and we're absolutely just embarrassing the club. We're embarrassing ourselves. Everyone's laughing at Leeds United. Leeds United are in the headlines, but as usual, not for good reasons. Again, it just keeps happening with this club. We're absolutely embarrassing ourselves. And, the fans, it's the fans that get it. The fans get it. We're trying to represent our club, show passion towards, this team, these players, this club, and we're just not getting it back. I haven't even spoke about the social media video that came out. They're all walking past that little kid and all the kids there waiting for them. All they could do is show some support. We've done that. We've traveled. And I'm disgusted as a fan, right, who sits at home and watches the game. I can't talk for people who travel around the country. Them Leeds fans, the Leeds fans that need answers, that should be getting the appreciation. I appreciate them fans traveling around the country representing Leeds. So why aren't the players? I can't sit here and say, oh, this and that, because I know I don't do it all the time. I go to the odd game. But, you got to think about these people who go in, week out, and they just walk past. It's disgusting. And they had a message from the players this morning on Leeds United's Twitter. Meant nothing because it wasn't from them. It was a PR move from all their, agents and things like that. It wasn't nice. It wasn't a message that, we thought, oh, actually, they're sound. We need we need someone to come out and say something. Coops. And I don't mean all the players yesterday. I think it was Ayling, Harrison, Aronson, Javi Gracia, was saying hi to people. So it's not all of them, but, you represent the team. It's not just individuals. If a few of you do that, it looks bad on the whole club. It looks bad on the whole team. Performances, on the pitch have been absolutely diabolical, but at the moment they're just not even taking the headlines. It's off the pitch. Ayling again, apparently he's saying things like "fuck them off." That's in quotations, YouTube. Fuck them off is what he said. I don't know if he said that or not. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to turn any more against these players. They're a very unlikable bunch already. And, we've got more ammo on them. But it feels like a complete divide between fans and players, and the club is an absolute shambles. And yes, maybe a manager is needed. Is it needed right now? I don't know. But the latest is Javier Gracia apparently is gone. I don't know. People are saying behind closed doors this is happening. And same with Victor Orta. I don't know if this is 100% true. We're going to have to see what happens in the near future. We're going to have to see what happens. But I just think this is, the wrong time completely. We're in a relegation battle, and it's the complete wrong time to start just, it's absolutely astonishing what has happened from that halftime team talk away at Palace. There's rumoured fight there. There was then a couple of days later, Sinister and Firpo going off to Monte Carlo to watch, Djokovic play. It was just a complete divide. I was like, okay, what's going on here? We're leaking goals. We're breaking our own records, of conceding goals in a month. We just look like an absolute joke of a team, joke of a club. The board don't know what they're doing. We're doing the Chelsea technique, the Watford technique. Oh, things aren't going well. Let's sack the manager. Let's sack the manager quickly. Just get him gone. I don't believe Javi Gracia is the man for the job for the future. And, I really don't. And I don't think a lot of this is his fault, but I understand there is some there is some problems with him. I do understand that, and I'm not backing him to the hills. I'm really not at all. Um, the board have got so much to answer for, so much chances, a lot of them, so much to answer for, and the players as well. The players, I'm disappointed at every one of them. Yesterday, some people were commenting saying, "How can you say about this about certain players?" I don't. I really don't care. Willie Gnonto and Somerville for me is what I've just continued saying. People saying, "How can you do that?" Rodrigo, he loves the club. Okay, cool. I know a lot of these players probably love the club, but ability wise, we can't hold on to. I don't know if it's just on Rodrigo, and I'm still quite hot headed about how the whole situation is being dealt. So come the summer, I might be thinking completely different, which is fair enough. But ladies and gentlemen, I really just don't know what is going on. It's an absolute nightmare. We're seeing that the likes of Alan Pardew, Lee Bowyer are going to take over for the last 4 games, and you're like Scoobs is there as well, and you're like, I just don't know. I don't know what I want, and I think I speak for a lot of Leeds fans when we just don't know what we want, but we want something to change. I think that's just a bang on thing. We don't know if we want to get rid of players, managers, board. I mean, we kind of do, but right now in this situation, not gonna. I don't think any manager comes in and we get a result against Man City. Like, really don't. I don't think we go to Newcastle either, or play Newcastle and we turn them over with a new manager. West Ham's a big game, obviously, but by tonight we could be all but down. Leicester versus Everton is a massive game. That's probably happening the time this is coming out. But I really don't know, guys. They've really embarrassed us as a fan base, as a club. Yes, Javi Gracia isn't the answer, but he isn't completely his fault because we've had 3 different managers and these, the same players have been letting the team down. It was naive of the board to, they did spend. They did spend for Jesse. They did. And we can't lie like they didn't. But also it's just these little things like saying things on social media. Andrea Radrizzani was messaging Connor from One Leeds. Shout out to Connor. Um, and just saying it's all my fault and stuff. And it's just like, that's gonna go out. And he's saying, that's going to go out to all the players. The players are going to see it. The manager's going to see it. And it just seems a complete divide behind the scenes. A Premier League club run like a League One club. It's exactly that. It's awful. It's a joke. It's an Amazon Prime documentary we might as well be recording because it doesn't feel real. It feels like a mockumentary, about how these clowns are doing it behind the scenes. That's what it feels like. It's an absolute joke at the moment. And I don't know. I'm very passionate, as you can tell, but I just don't know if this is the right answer to be sacking managers right now. I don't know. I really don't know what I think is best because it's Man City. It's Man City. And we've beaten them before, but I don't know. I just think, what we've built up for the past, it took us years to get back in the Premier League and we're just chucking it away. And everything that we were, family club, everyone's second team was Leeds United. We played beautiful football. Behind the scenes, people were saying we just turned into respectful men. A lot of these from picking up litter and all that is fantastic. And it is a lot to do with Marcelo Bielsa. I understand that. Do I want him back as a manager right now? No. But I'm giving him his props. He saved this team. He saved the board for a few seasons. Marcelo Bielsa was like, I'll do this. And the board just kept quiet. So it all looked good on them. But they're starting to get revealed now as the absolute jokers they are. And we'll just have to see what happens in the next 24 to 48 hours. Is Javi going to go? Is Victor going to go with him as well? A Spanish holiday for both of them? Who knows? Guys, if you haven't just enjoyed this little chat, this little news, I don't really know what this is. Be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new and let me know your comments. I really want to know what you guys are thinking. Thank you for all your support as always. I'm going to try to reply to every comment. It doesn't go unrecognized on this channel, your support. It might go unrecognized to them Leeds players, but not to me. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery.